WDW Radio, your information station.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to WDW Radio Live and the WDW Newscast. I am Lou Mongello from WDWRadio.com. I'm here to help you have the best possible Disney vacation experience with not only this live broadcast, but with the audio podcast that you can get to in iTunes, videos, live events, my Walt Disney World trivia books, and lots more. You can find everything over at WDWRadio.com. Today is Wednesday, November 28th. The countdown is on to the holiday season, and tonight's show is brought to you by our good friends over at the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin, which is where I am right now. And part of the do you want to know why? Do you know why this is one of my favorite resorts? Because one of my best friends digs this place too. And I say best friends because I'm sucking up because Christmas is coming and I need to be in the good graces of both Santa and the fire under the machine, Mrs. Claus. And just for you, box people who are watching on YouTube, iTunes, listening, my special guest is in fact Mrs. Claus. She literally, she just landed. I think she had a connection flight over in Newark Airport, just got off the plane. She's not quite camera ready yet because she's also on vacation, right?
That's right, little Louie. Hello, listeners out there in Boxland. Oh.
And you brought a friend.
Me, Mrs. Claus. And I did. My traveling partner as well as my right-hand gal. She's maybe like my girl Friday, you might want to say. This is Candy Cane.
A pleasure.
Well, hi, how are you doing, everybody out there? Can they see me?
They can't,
Only
I can
in
see
their
you.
mind, Candy, only in their mind. If they even knew how gorgeous they were.
You're like an elf on the shelf, but cuter.
You're never going to believe this.
What?
I'm married to the elf on the shelf.
Get out.
Shelfie.
Yeah, Shelfie.
Shelfie?
They got married just last spring.
Oh. My kids will probably want to talk to you because the whole elf on the shelf thing, he's bouncing around my house like there's nobody's business. And
He's very busy.
He's very, very, very busy.
And he's probably tired of hearing about Skylanders because that's all my son talks about.
He was just saying that to me.
Well, my son will be very happy because I think he's watching. But Mrs. Claus.
Do you know who came up with the Skylanders?
Probably you.
Me.
Oh,
You heard of the we? Me. That was all my brainchild.
You're behind all the big deals, right?
I am. I mean, that's how I roll.
I know. You brought Disney and Luke and Star Wars together. You made that marriage happen right there.
Just like Disney and Lucas coming together. That was my idea.
Well, listen. It is good to, let me tell you, and I saw you last year, right? We shot a video here. You and Mr. Claus, this is where you guys come on vacation. I got to tell you something. You look marvelous. Is it like Zumba, Pilates? What are you doing?
Thank you for that. Well, it's a little lipo. I love to exercise, Candy, and we have our own fitness program.
We do.
It is all about sugar and spice and everything nice. We're trying to cut out the sweets this year.
Well, then you're in the wrong place because, listen, one thing I dig, and this is like my little secret. The Swan and Dolphin for Christmas time.
They got it going on.
Everybody thinks they go like Magic Kingdom.
Right.
Nobody comes here because this is where you guys are hanging.
It's
There's
the
lots of good.
best kept secret.
Yeah,
Best kept secret.
like Blue Zoo and kimonos.
Yes, Blue. You know how much Nick and I, that's my husband, Santa, I call him Nick. We love to go to the kimonos. We adore the sushi. And we remember Todd English before he was Todd English of the Blue Zoo Review. When he was just a little boy, he was always such a good little boy. I knew he'd amount to something.
Yeah, well, times have changed.
Yeah, he was on the nice list. Yeah, and we absolutely adore every single one of the Il Molino restaurant. We absolutely love, and of course, Shula's. That's Papa's favorite. A great place to get a steak. That's what we love, Candy Cane. You know what we need after we have delicious meals just like that?
What do we need, Mrs. Claus?
We have to go and work out.
Yes, we do.
Do a little swimming, do a little workout in the workout room, and then relax in the Mandara Spa.
Now you're talking my language. You say gym and things get all cloudy for me. You say spa and now we're talking.
You're in.
I'm in.
I think some of the most beautiful people I've ever seen are working inside of that Mandara Spa. Beautiful, wonderful people. Massages, mani-pedis.
It's a little, listen, I'll tell you,
Hair done.
he's not here. It's a little disturbing to see Mr. Claus with just the towel and the flip-flops on. So I try and
Have
just...
you run into him in the sauna?
You know, I try to block that out of my head. I try and think of him in the red suit or out on the causeway. He's got his little Floridian, like, Bahama
He's all
shirt on.
decked out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, he usually has his big black heavy boots on, but now he's got flip-flops.
Hey, looking
for the
good.
seats,
He
and looks
really
good.
enjoys coming down here.
Thank goodness we had to get those toenails filed all the way down.
Yes.
For the Mandara Spa, thank goodness. And of course, something fun this year. We are going to be lighting the tree inside the lobby of the Dolphin.
The big poinsettia tree thing?
The poinsettia tree, that is
Poinsettia
exactly right. And it's got a big train that goes all the way around it. We're going to light up the night sky here at the Swan and
We are, and you know when that starts?
6 p.m.
On Friday.
That's correct.
I'm so excited.
That's why you guys are sitting there instead of sitting here, because you're not quite ready yet.
Oh, no.
Right? You guys are.
Surprise everybody. And I need a little tan, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you back on. We're gonna get together and we're gonna do a video
we?
together. Oh yeah.
I want to do that.
Oh, this is so exciting.
I'll work out before then, so I look somewhat, or I'll just
You're
wear
so
dark
handsome.
colors.
You could be a Kardashian brother.
Oh,
You could be.
I don't even know what a
Gorgeous.
Kardashian is. I had a Kardashian sweater once. Is that the same? No,
Same.
that's a cardigan.
It is the
Whatever.
Fuzzy.
All right, so people can come select nights, Fridays and Saturdays, and then later on Thursday, Fridays and Saturdays.
Correct.
They can see you guys starting at 6 o'clock.
I have
Give me the
those
lowdown.
things right here, Mrs. Claus. Let
She's
me
so
see
good.
here. I'm very organized. I am the head elf. Let me see here. We've got this Friday and Saturday, November 30th and December 1st. Next weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, December 6th, 7th, and 8th. The following Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the 13th, 14th, and 15th. And then just Thursday and Friday, the 20th and 21st, because we have to jet back to the North Pole.
That's what we got to do. We've got too many things. And you know, I've left 389,000 elves all by themselves.
It's okay,
in the
Miss Claus. I've been
workshop.
Skyping with them.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, you know, we have accessibility here at the Swan Dolphin Hotel. They're very tech
Their
savvy.
Wi-Fi is fantastic.
I saw you, and you guys are tweeting and
Oh,
Facebooking and
She handles all my tweets on the
Really?
tweets on my tweets.
Hashtag Santa's favorite resort.
nice. We're gonna have. You know what? I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
pin some photos of you guys up on Pinterest.
Oh, we love the Pinterest.
Yeah,
We've got
I
lots
got
of.
an email that Mrs. Claus joined today.
God, Mrs. Claus, you are so techie.
I am in with it. Techie, I love Star Trek and Star Wars.
She has her iPhone, her iPad,
Oh, I'm loaded
her
down with it all.
She's got her everything over there.
Do you know what else we're going to be doing?
What?
At the Swan Dolphin Hotel. We're not only are going to be lighting the tree, we're going to go on the causeway and meet up with Papa. Santa himself is going to be here and ready to take pictures. And
I'm ready.
autographs.
And you know what? Just get ready, because I'm a hugger. So I'm not just a. I want
will
the hugs.
squeeze you. We will squeeze you.
Oh,
until-
get over here, woman! I will squeeze you like there's nobody's business. Don't laugh, Candy Cane, because you're next.
She's
I'm a-
in. She
you're-
says I'm in.
Okay.
So what? The exciting thing that Papa requested, he loves all the music they play here at the
Oh,
Swan
yeah,
and
this is
Dolphin.
so exciting.
We're going to have strolling musicians and carolers up and down the causeway, and of course, we're going to be doing a new light show on the causeway
I
to
dig it.
music. The lights are going to be lighting up the palm trees in different colors according to what the music.
So we
that's going on.
synchronized with the
We
music.
synchronized it like a swimmer.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. Of course, you can get hot cocoa and warm cider with us.
Yes,
Now
that's
you're
what
talking.
for this
The
year,
warm
right?
cider, yeah.
Oh, so nice.
And if the adults want to come inside and get a beverage, they can do that as
You
well,
mean a
too.
little libation?
You know what? Maybe me, you, Nick, we hit the Blue Zoo bar afterwards.
Sounds good to me.
See you at the lobby lounge.
Very good, Candy Cane. That's why she's with me. So we're going to be here until December 21st.
Awesome. We are going to come back. We're going to see you guys again when you're a little bit more relaxed. You have time to unpack, take a little
I
snooze,
think
take
we
a
might
spa.
even have a little something special for you.
Oh,
You've been very good this year.
I haven't. I'm trying, or at least trying to bury the bad stuff so you don't
Your
see
wife
it.
has kept you in line this year.
My wife is
Thank
a
goodness
saint.
for her.
She deserves all the good stuff.
She's got it going on.
Yeah, it may be cold for me, but good stuff for her. All right, so if people want to find out more, if they want to book, if they want to come check it all out, it's Santa's Favorite Resort.com. .com, of course, not .org. That takes you somewhere else completely different.
don't go there.
Don't go to the .com.
Yeah.
And then we're going to start getting hashtag Santa's Favorite Resort trending on Twitter
Yeah,
at
we're
some
blowing
point.
it up this
We're going to
year,
blow it up
people.
this year.
We're blowing it up.
She knows how to do it.
It's going to be like
She's rocking
Gaga,
I know
Mrs. Claus,
is,
and I don't even know who number
Facebook,
3 is.
Twitter, the whole thing.
You should. Gaga and I are very close. I look amazing in the little meat
Meat dress?
A meat
Yeah,
dress.
I got a little meat dress.
This is taking a bad left turn, just so you know. Just Mrs. Claus,
Yes.
Candy Cane. I'm going to see you guys on the
Oh,
causeway
Lou, I
in the.
can't wait.
I know.
You'll be there Friday night for the big debut.
Oh,
I
I'm
probably
gonna be there.
I may be in Blue Zoo, but I will make my way out onto the causeway to
I mean,
see you.
I've been practicing the tree lighting.
She has been. She's been flicking the switch up and down.
Non-stop, just
Non-stop.
practicing.
Yeah, for about 3 months now.
Awesome.
It's all gonna go well.
Well, I
The
appreciate
Lions, come on over.
They will. We're gonna bring the box and the video stuff back. But thank you guys for stopping in tonight. I know you guys were on your way somewhere, so I appreciate you stopping in very quickly
We're
for
off
us.
to Schultz for a nice filet mignon.
Oh, nice. You better. I hope you're wearing Spanx because you need to spend hours.
No, you must have the ESPN.
I got it.
He's amazing.
I'm mental.
We have
I'm mental.
Peppermint Spanx.
Oh, okie dokie.
That was a little TMI.
There you go. All right. Well, listen. Again, Santa's favorite resort, Mrs. Claus, Candy Cane, and we'll. I expect to see the big guy out there as well too. So thank you guys for stopping by tonight.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Happy holidays.
Happy Festivus. It's the holiday for the rest of us. Does nobody else watch Seinfeld? Me? Sorry, I'm old and I need caffeine. Thank you guys for coming by tonight. I appreciate it.
you.
You're very
Well, I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
All right.
See you on the causeway.
See you on the causeway. For the rest of you who are here, let's finally get into this week's Walt Disney World news. I'm still a little excited having seen Mrs. Claus getting ready for the holidays and Candy Cane. So, all right, let's get into this week's Disney news because there's a lot going on. We know that the holidays are coming. We know new Fantasyland is about to officially open next week. Test Track is about to officially open. We've got the new Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow experience. But what you may not know is there's actually a little bit more coming to Fantasyland that I hadn't heard of until recently. Because in addition to meeting all of my favorite princesses, Belle being number one on the list, Enchanted Tales with Belle, I dig it. There is some new entertainment coming to Fantasyland starting December 6th officially. But I actually happened to run into a few of them this past week because the Royal Majesty Makers started making their appearance earlier this week. There are royal consultants, or the official ambassadors to Cinderella's court, who are inspiring and delighting, and I can tell you, a lot of fun, something very, very different. They are led by the retired knight Sir Sterling and the royal etiquette expert Lady Llewellyn. There's also Squire Tobias, and you can see Lady Llewellyn and Squire Tobias here on the screen, as well as First Lady in Waiting Bridget. And you're going to find them in the castle courtyard right by the entrance into the fairy tale forest. Sometimes they'll be conducting night school, they'll be delivering invitations to the royal ball, leading royal dances, of which I do not participate, or playing games of Sir Sterling Says, which is just kind of like Simon Says, but with a medieval flair to it. It's very much like the Main Street USA or Disney's Hollywood Studios Streetmosphere, but with a great little Fantasyland twist to it. It was a nice surprise running into them the other day. Looking forward to the official opening of Fantasyland on December 6th. I am going to have full coverage, audio, video, live broadcasts, and interviews, and watch out for flying dragons. All right, speaking of characters, let's stay in the Magic Kingdom because we know that the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad queue is going to be getting an interactive element with the addition of a new character. Because according to the Disney Parks blog, Barnabas T. Bullion is going to be a new character. He is a gold magnet for the Big Thunder Mining Company, and they've created this entire enhanced backstory to this. And if you're looking at the image either live or on YouTube, and if you know your Imagineers well, you can tell he looks very much like a certain Tony Baxter. But Barnabas T. Bullion is the founder and president of Big Thunder Mining Company, and he comes from this powerful East Coast family, and he feels that by virtue of his strange name, gold is his birthright, and his ultimate goal is to strike gold, and that's why he's having so much trouble over at Big Thunder Mountain, because the mountain, according to legend, is very protective of the gold that it holds, and anybody who attempts to mine it is destined to fail, and that prophecy may be coming to pass. I think we're going to find a lot more about what's going on There's also some additional concept art being released because there is more to the story about what happens when Bullion discovers some of these new veins of gold. But we know that Imagineering is already working in the queue to add some more interactive elements. You're going to see that portrait as well as other elements that have not been revealed as yet. I think, again, this is that continuing trend of things that we're seeing making the queues queue-less, right? You feel as though you're not waiting in line. We're seeing some of those great technological elements in places like Journey Under the Sea, Voyage of the Little Mermaid, and New Fantasyland as well. Looking forward to see what comes to this experience at Big Thunder Mountain and what may be coming additionally in the future, especially with things like Next Gen, whatever that more interactive, personalized experience may be. Again, segueing even into more, it's all about characters, right? Because on December 6th, another attraction is going to open, but has been in soft openings. I had a chance to experience it just a couple of days ago. And the Legend of Captain Jack Sparrow, where the old Narnia attraction was by Pixar Place, is now open for soft openings at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And the idea is that you walk into this room and you sort of get a projection show, sort of like the Castle projection show. And then you walk into a circular set where there are props and details, and you have to sort of test your mettle to see if you are part of Captain Jack's crew. It's about a 10-minute show where you sort of stand and you watch things happening around you in 360 degrees. I think for me, the most interesting and impressive part of this was that they actually have Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, because there is only one Captain Jack. It needs to be Johnny Depp. But I will tell you that the projection technology that they are using for this Captain Jack Sparrow figure will make you second guess that he is not standing in the room. That's how good, that's how clear it really is. Looking forward to seeing it when it's officially opened. And I think there may be some elements to this because there are some slight differences in the show. So maybe it could be something like a Star Tours experience that you may go through it once or twice and have a slightly different experience. We'll learn more, obviously, next week when it opens officially. Also, speaking of characters and experiences, have you tried the Agent P World Showcase Adventure Quest yet? Not. Well, you need to get to Epcot right now, and you need to go back because, again, on the Disney Parks blog, they are going to be adding new elements to the United Kingdom, Mexico, and Japan Pavilion. Obviously, you know that like Agent P, like Perry the Platypus, he becomes Agent P. You now can join him to try and defeat the evil Dr. Doofenshmirtz. You get your high-tech detection device. It doesn't look like this, but it's called a phone, F-O-N-E, which is your field operational notification equipment to receive clues. You help solve the clues and save the world in the process. Again, new elements coming to United Kingdom, Mexico, and Japan. Finally, over at the resorts, we know that the holidays are in full swing. We've got Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, snows on Main Street, Osborne Family Spectacle of Dancing Lights, which is bigger and better than ever this year. Have you found the black cat?
Yes, I have.
Have you found the black? Did you find the Razorback?
I cannot find
I can't. You got to find the Arkansas Razorback for Jennings Osborne, who, as you know, passed away early this year. You've got the Epcot Holiday Storytellers, the Jingle Jungle Parade, something in all the 4 parks. But don't forget, too, there's a lot of free things you can do outside the parks as well. I just did a segment on Fox 35 the other day here in Orlando, talking about some of the other things you could do, definitely to keep on your radar. Don't forget to visit all the resorts because each one is themed differently. There are differently themed and decorated Christmas trees, music, gingerbread houses, carousels, and so much more. It's open to anybody, and it's a great way to sort of spend the day. You can hop on the monorail, hit all the monorail resorts there as well, too. The gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian, it looks good, it smells good, and literally, it tastes delicious. Don't forget, too, you could go and meet Santa Claus in downtown Disney outside the Once Upon a Toy Store. He's out at his chalet there, select times throughout the day. And you obviously heard from Mrs. Claus. When he's not there, he's sort of on vacation here. You can come by the Swan and Dolphin and check them out on select Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. You can visit them over at santasfavoriteresort.com. I want to thank them again for sponsoring tonight's show. But my question to you who are watching or listening is, with the holidays being such a transformative experience here in Walt Disney World, what's your favorite place or way to celebrate the holiday season in Walt Disney World? Leave your comments either in the YouTube channel or on the blog below. by visiting the site over at WDWRadio.com. While you're there, be sure and check out our other blog posts, videos, subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe also to our free newsletter, our free email newsletter. It has special offers, exclusive content, and discounts, news, updates, and more. You can go to WDWRadio.com. You can find the link to subscribe to the newsletter up on top. You can find me over on Twitter. I'm at Lou Mongello, and Facebook.com/WDWRadio. Lots of ways to connect there. Hope to see you at a Meet of the Month here in Walt Disney World or other events that we have planned in 2013 all around the country. You can visit the events page while you're on the site as well, too. Don't forget to join us every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern over at WDWRadioLive.com. Again, I am Lou Mongello from WDW Radio. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great week, everybody. So until next time, see ya.